and we are bringing in Dr. Melanie Ross Mills. She is a life strategist, a relationship expert, a friendship expert. Good to see you, Dr. Mel.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited. This is fun.
We're excited to talk about this too, because it's this interesting discussion that we've all been having about friendships, and it makes you think the people who I spoke to, all the time pre-COVID, sometimes those friendships have not really lasted through the pandemic, and all of a sudden you realize, oh my gosh, I haven't talked to her for 4 months. What does that mean when we experience that?
That's exactly right. So we were carpooling, we were having play dates, we were having sport groups, we were having football games, we were having ballet. We were having so many activities pre-COVID that we would interact with everyone on a regular basis where they were in our routines, and we actually believe they really care about us, right? They probably do. But then we have COVID and we're wondering, where did they go? I thought they really cared about me. They're not even checking on my child. So we start to kind of really have some time to pause and assess who really should be in our first tier.
And so explain what first tier means. I was kind of joking about it with Ron, because Ron and Melissa are the only people I've seen this whole time. So they are now like elite first tier. And when you come to just, enjoy these times, these activities with these couple people that you interact with. But what does first tier mean?
So my friend Katie and I were on a walk, and she said, you know what? I'm really thinking about who's in my first tier. And I said, oh, that's exactly what I've been doing. And you put a word to it. I was like, this is genius. So I'm giving her credit. And so it's basically who is in our first rung, our first ring, our first bubble, who are our close-knit friends that we are actually wanting to make an effort with, that are making an effort with us. So it's basically the people that we are really being very choosy, purposed, intentional with, and the ones that are being intentional with us. So those are going to be the ones that end up in our first tier.
It's true. Sometimes you notice, maybe I was always the one reaching out, and then when you stop, you never hear from that person again. You wonder, okay, maybe we didn't have the connection that you thought that you did. So you say the process is in terms of really selecting these friends and nurturing the relationships that we want to nurture. You pause, you ponder, and then you have purpose. Explain that.
Yes, so we pause, we have time to assess and really look at where we are in our friendships and relationships, not just friendships as far as people we choose, but also family. I've noticed families coming closer together during this time to say, you know what, I'm bringing you into my first tier. I've really learned to appreciate and value what you bring to the table more than I did 6 months ago when I was distracted. And so we have time to also ponder, to reflect, and really think about, what am I offering my friendships? Am I being the kind of friend that I need to be to others, especially if they're going to be in my first tier? And then we have time to purpose, which really means basically to prioritize. So if I want you in my first tier, am I making an effort? What am I doing on my end to be a good friend or a good family member or in a healthy relationship? So we have some time to pause and ponder and really purpose, which is basically prioritize.
That's beautiful. And Dr. Mel, too, it was a good reframing for me to hear you say, what am I doing during this time to help those friends? Thank you so much. We've got to have you back, because I do have a lot more questions for you, Dr. Mel. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you for having me.
By the way, her website is MelanieRossMills.com. She's a great follow on social media, and she has a podcast, Life Bonds podcast, as well, where you can get more into that friendship discussion.